Yay!
Hello, how is everybody?
Hello. How are you?
Just make sure we're live. I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
We're both a little tired, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
it's all good. We're excited to talk,
Yes,
chat.
I honestly feel like this month has been so long, and I'm like, can we just like get to this already?
It really feels so long.
Yeah, I'm like,
I heard someone else say that February was so short, and in a sense I understand what they're saying, but I feel like it's been forever.
no. The fact that I read like 11 books this month, like it's been a long, I'm like, that's been a long time. If I was able to read 11 books, like it's been a long month.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but Lauren and I both just finished. We
Don't
were
mind us.
we were confessing that we just finished it. I just finished it because I didn't have an audiobook and I live off for my audiobooks.
I
So,
know. Well, it's hard
yeah.
for you to like read a book physically, I feel like, since you
Yeah.
sew
Well,
all the time.
yeah, and as soon as I lay my head down, like I will like lay there and immediately fall asleep. So it's
Yeah.
like
And
yeah. So anyways, you guys let us know. I did put a few questions.
okay,
Go
cool.
ahead if you have the emojis, put a pink heart if you've read the book or a green heart if you haven't. That way we'll know who has and who hasn't. But if you are here and you haven't, we're going to be discussing Pride, Prejudice, and Peril. This is Lauren, my co-host, and
Hello.
Caitlin can't be here, but I think she'll be in the comments maybe. So yeah,
Possible.
yeah. So first of all, what did you think of it? Like, what was your like initial like when you finished it? What did you think?
I liked it. I really
Yeah.
liked it. Yeah. I really liked I feel like the author took care to like do a lot of like mirroring Pride and Prejudice, I guess. So like
100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I kind of
Yeah.
loved it. Like I don't know, but I like Pride and Prejudice and Jane Austen. So
This is definitely for Austen fans. Like,
yeah,
if you're not an Austen fan or a classic literature
yeah.
fan,
I feel like you wouldn't vibe with it.
it wouldn't
Yeah,
be your thing. So that's fine. Like, everybody has their own niche, but she definitely has her niche in this series.
right,
So I
right.
felt the same way. I had a few like nitpicky things, but overall, I thought it was really fun. So, um, let's see if you guys want to tell us what you rated the book, and I will go through the comments. Oops. Really quick and say hi to everybody. Hello,
Hi.
Shelly. How are you?
Welcome.
Tara, hi. Hello, Sandra.
Hi.
Hello. Feels long to me
Yeah.
because I read this in the fall. Yeah, I remember you read it so long ago. She's been dying to talk about it. Well, now is
Yay.
your chance. Hello, how are ya? Just finished it a few hours ago. Same.
Same.
I begged off work a little early so I could finish it. I was like, I had like 60 pages left. I was like, well, I'm just gonna blaze through it, close my door, don't let anybody in until um I finished it an hour ago as well. Good. I think we're all on the same page.
Thank you
I
for
think if it
reading
was
it.
yeah. So everybody did read these. Whoever's here,
Wow,
we have a
yay.
bunch of pink cards. Hello.
Hi.
Oh yeah, Kindle. It's okay. Hi, Kindle.
Oh,
Unfortunately, writing an ethics paper. Oh no, girl.
oh no.
Sadly, I didn't get to read it, but I will soon. I know. I remember you were the one that like picked it up like first, so I'm hoping you get to read it soon too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she'll like it when she does, I
I feel
think.
like she
Definitely.
will. Yeah.
Mhm. But good luck on your paper, hun.
Yes.
I just finished it. I forgot about it till Sunday. Yeah. I've been slowly reading it, and then like I said, I fall asleep. Fall asleep
Yeah.
reading.
Yes.
Oh, oh, yay. I'm glad you're still
Oh.
here. We'll let you know when we start spoiling,
Yeah.
being spoilery.
Mhm.
Hello, Yvette. I read it physically too, and it took me a while. Luckily, I had a flight with a long layover this weekend. Oh, well, that's perfect. Like, a
Awesome.
cozy mystery is the perfect thing to just throw in your purse on a flight. That's like
Seriously.
the
It's
best.
tiny,
Yeah, yeah, I love
easy.
it. Yay. Haven't finished
Okay.
it yet. That's
Hi,
okay.
Shelby.
DNF'd at chapter 21.
Oh.
Just wasn't for me. Totally understand. You could definitely let us know when we get to those parts what you thought and why you didn't feel like
Yeah.
it was for you. Yay, you bought book 2. Love
Oh,
it.
good.
Oh, nice. Didn't quite finish it. About an hour left of the audiobook. Lindsay, let us know where you got your audiobook. I know Lauren got hers through Audible, but
Libro
oh,
FM.
sorry, Libro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have to get it somewhere, or was it free for you somewhere? Because I think that probably would have
Yeah.
helped more people read it if
I
we had the
know.
audio.
I think that Elizabeth found it on her Libby. But my
Yeah.
Libby didn't have it. So
Mine was still like in the little notification thing, like we'll let you know when it becomes available, but it didn't. So,
yeah.
oh, that's okay if you didn't read it though. 4
Nice.
stars, nice. Hey, Liv, sprinting with Naomi, but want to say hey and I love you too. Sadly, didn't get around to reading the book in time, but still hope to read it at some point. Yeah, Liv, you're gonna like this. I think you will. Yeah, it's so cozy. Like it just feels very cottagecore.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah, I loved it. Hello, Rachel.
Hi,
Rated it
Rachel.
3.5. Nice. Gave it a 4. I feel like that's going to be very common.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4. I really enjoyed it. Classic lit nerd. Yes. I honestly wanted to be a literary professor when I was younger, so this is like right up my alley. I was just
love
like,
that.
I know, and I always think about, could I go back to school to do that? But
Totally. And you were
it's a
talking
lot.
about being a librarian, right?
Yeah, anything
Yes,
with
girl.
literature.
I believe that you can if you want to.
I totally could. Can I? Like, will I?
Yeah. Are you
Oh,
willing?
nice. Gave it 5 stars. I love
Yay.
that. You're gonna have to let us know what you loved about it, you guys.
Yeah.
Going with 3.5. Gave it a 3. I loved it, but I love Austen. I took an entire Austen course in college. Wow, with a professor who was
Oh
almost
my
as fun.
gosh.
That is amazing.
That's cool.
I would have loved, see, that's probably what I would have been as a teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
would have
love
full
that.
on done that, dressing up and doing the whole thing. I love, like, that's commitment. I love it.
Yes. It brings you
4
into the
stars.
story.
It does. And you just feel like your teacher actually cares about what you're doing and
Yeah.
everything, and
Yeah.
they are passionate enough about it to teach you. Didn't quite love it overall. Definitely parts I liked a lot, but not enough. Gave it 2.75. That's okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
Elizabeth. I gave it a 4 star. I know you were talking about how much you liked it.
Oh, yay.
Oh, yay. Okay, good. I'm glad you gave it a 5 star. 3 out of 5. It kept my interest, and I got the second book. Why I put it at a middle rating is because the main kept inserting. Yeah, it
Yeah.
drove me nuts. She really did. And
She
that was
did.
one thing that I will talk about, is that I felt like she kept such pertinent information from the detective,
Yeah.
and it drove me a little nuts.
Yeah.
Every time she went to tell him something, she's like, no, never mind. It's like, okay, girl.
Yeah. Let's
What are
not
you thinking?
do
I
that.
know. I rated it at 3.5. I really wanted more Regency 5s and less
Mhm.
University and Bachelorette vibes, but still enjoyed it. Yeah, I actually wanted more Bachelor vibes. I felt like that was a
Yeah.
little missing. Yeah. Book 2 on my wish list. Really enjoyed this one. Yay. Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on what library you guys have. I still have a few chapters left, but here for the chat nevertheless.
Hi,
Nice.
Emily.
We will, when we start talking about the murderer, you might want to hop
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. We'll
Unless you
try
don't care for the
to
spoiler.
warn you.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. My library has it on Libby. Oh, nice. You read it physically. I guess it just depends on what part of the country
Mhm.
you're in. Put the second on my TBR. I love that.
Nice.
Hey, Caitlin.
Hi.
4 stars. Yay. I love that. I'm still back and forth. Lauren, you can tell me what your rating was. I'm back and forth between my ratings. So what do you
Oh,
think
okay.
yours is, if you know
I
it?
I think I'm gonna do a 4. For
Okay.
a hot second there, I thought it was gonna be like a 3,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I really, really liked it. So I'm gonna give
Yeah,
it a 4.
see, I'm like at a 3.5 right now, but
Yeah.
like I can see it depending on how the talk goes.
Yeah.
It could go up to a 4. So
Right,
we'll
right.
see.
Yeah.
I broke down and got it through Audible. I was on hold on Libby for weeks, but it was still a 4+ week. Yeah, that's with 1 copy. Wow. Yeah, they need to get more. They need to do this more. I mean, I know Scrib does a lot of cozy mysteries,
Yeah, they
so
do. They do.
maybe they'll pick up this series. I hope they do.
Mhm. Is this author's debut? I can't remember.
You know what? I don't know. I was actually thinking that too.
I'll look that up and
Okay.
see.
Okay. Oh no. In the back. inspired rom-coms. Jane Austen inspired rom-coms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay, we're
she's
gonna have
like
to figure
a
out who she's got.
Austen girly.
Yeah.
Looks like she's Roten? What?
Roten.
Who am I? Prada and Prejudice. So it's like rom-com.
Prada and Prejudice.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Okay, cool. Well, we need to put those on our list
But
then,
I
because
don't know
that's
if
probably
she's
cute.
written any other cozy
Cozies.
mysteries though. Yeah.
Maybe she has a pen name. We never know. Or she's just branching out into her cozies and seeing.
Mhm.
Love that. I'll have to look into her romance novels. A literary professor that supplies her students with book sleeves whenever they get an A. That is me, 100%. I'd be like,
Yes.
you get a sleeve. You get a
Yeah.
sleeve. I do that with my friends already. I'm like, you get a sleeve.
Yeah. I know.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that.
They would
That's
love
so
you.
funny. Instead of grades, I'll give you a sleeve.
Yeah.
Whoever has the most sleeves gets the highest grade at the end.
Yeah. It's incentive.
Didn't read it, but that's okay. Live on my channel gave it 3 out of 5. Nice. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that you popped in. I knew you were doing sprints, but I knew you read it, so I wanted to make sure you were able to tell us what you
Yeah.
thought of it. Bought book 2 on pub day, and the author is so sweet. She's active on Instagram. Alrighty, well, I think Lauren, I don't know, maybe I am following her. I'm gonna check. Are you following her? I don't know.
I tagged her, but I don't know if I followed her. I'm really bad about that.
I follow so many and then I unfollow because it gets bogged down with
Yeah.
too much publishing news,
Yeah.
because then I get overwhelmed.
Yes. Yes. She's cute.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to I love following them, and then you can see what the next books look like and
Yes.
all that stuff. So, she is repped by Berkeley, so
Okay.
nice. Okay, let's see. Honestly, a little confused by The Bachelor. It felt like it wasn't. Yeah, I agree a little bit, because there was did you see, Lauren, there was a show on Peacock, and it was a Regency Bachelor show.
Yes.
It was a Bachelorette. So she was a woman, and I can't remember what it was called. My sister and I watched the first couple episodes, but it was so cheesy.
Was it bad?
It
Was it
was
just
bad.
so bad? Yeah.
I mean, I think I probably would have watched it just for the setting, but
Yeah.
it was cute and stuff, and all the men being dressed up in their Darcy outfits or whatever. It was nice, but that's what this book reminded me of, and it was very scripted. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was so scripted because, I mean, we know The Bachelor scripted, but I felt
sometimes it feels like it is very, well, not very natural, I would say, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of drama, real drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Natural drama.
Yeah, but rehearsing and scripting out what they're gonna do, that feels so, I don't know,
weird,
strange for it to be a romance thing.
Yeah.
But maybe we're just being naive, and that's how Bachelor
We're
is.
probably very in the dark about that, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know. You guys let us know what you think of the Bachelor stuff, because I was trying to figure out how he was Mr. Darcy. I don't know. I was just trying to figure out how he acted. Was he acting like he was Mr. Darcy, or was he just acting like himself?
Yeah, that was confusing. That whole thing was, I was like, I'm confused as to what is actually happening with that. But I did like that idea. For me, I was like, okay, this isn't going to be an important part of, it's not really important,
Yeah.
Just really for the vibe. So I was like,
okay,
I can kind of let it go. But I understand that too, though.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm wondering, I haven't even looked at the synopsis for the next one, so I'm wondering
I haven't either.
if there's another kind of little gimmick that they're going to be doing. So I'll have to
Yeah.
see. Maybe we could read the synopsis for the sequel
Let me find
afterwards. I wanted more romance. Is she going to pick Mark or Matt? Yes, that's definitely a question I have for the love triangle. Yeah, the Bachelor aspect wasn't what I expected. Right? I thought there was going to be way more Bachelor. I mean, we only saw one Bachelorette. We only talked to Tinsley, and that was it. So
yeah,
okay.
That was interesting.
Yeah. And we really didn't see Nick. I don't know. I just felt like maybe the author had a lot of ideas
Yeah.
And since this was a setup like book, maybe if she had put that into like a later one, we'd
Right.
already know all of the backstory of all the you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. It was a lot to begin with
yeah,
first book.
yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of it, her having like her Jane Austen festival. Like I would have rather it been like the murder was at Jane Austen's festival or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we could have done the Bachelor thing. And
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it could have been different, but
Right.
I still enjoyed it. It was still fun. So
I really
yeah.
liked the atmosphere that the house brought. Like that was something
Me
that I
too.
loved in it.
Yeah,
With
me
the
too.
setting of it being in the home.
Yeah.
And like the lights going out and stuff. I really liked that. Those
I
aspects.
felt like if you're gonna give me like a Downton,
Mhm.
Pemberley, any kind of thing like that, that's where I want to spend all the time at.
Yeah,
Like I,
like, let's,
you know
like,
what I mean?
focus on one
Hmm.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
agree.
Definitely loved it. I felt like it was Downton Abbey the whole time, and I was
Yeah.
especially when they involved the staff and everything like
Uh-huh.
that. Like I love that part. So
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I wonder if there is a Downton Abbey series. We need to find something that's like,
Mm.
well, I guess the murder mystery one, there's a what is that one called? Castle in the Dark. That one's kind of Downton
Oh,
Abbey too.
okay.
That's the one that Jordan read and she liked. So
Oh, cool.
yeah. So I
Hi.
really enjoyed the book. Hello, gave it 4 stars. That's okay because the Bachelor part was my least favorite. I understand that. Yeah, we were here for the vibes for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Just ordered the second book. Roten.
Yeah, my Oklahoma showing. It really
That's
is.
adorable. I love it. I thought we were going to get more reality show drama for sure. We didn't even find out who won, did we? No, we didn't find out who
Did
won.
we? Wasn't
I
it
mean,
Tinsley?
they alluded to Tinsley. She
Yeah.
said it like 3 times, like it was going to be her, but
Well,
that's
she's the
true.
only one that we knew about, so
I know. They couldn't have thrown in another girl. Oh, this girl won. Like, no,
like,
that
who?
wouldn't have been. I guess that's right. I don't think so. I was wondering if I missed something, but I honestly didn't care that much about that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, they could have taken the Bachelor part out of it and it would have been fun. But they needed a reason to be at the estate, so
Yeah.
I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense. But they could have put the literary festival at the estate. So
That would have been fun.
yeah, I don't know. That's because that's the part that I remember going to a college for a literary festival, and my brain was just like, this is exactly what is happening. I
Oh,
remember going there. It was so fun. So
I love that. I
yeah,
need to
it's so
go to
fun.
one of those.
I know LA has one like every year on Cal
Really?
State's campus, and it's so fun. So
Oh,
yeah.
fun.
I think I enjoyed this because I'm such an Austen girl. The way they would bring up Mr. Darcy's scenes at the perfect time to have me.
Yeah.
Yes. We were talking about how similar it was to Pride and Prejudice and well,
Yes.
just the vibes. Just and that's a question I'm gonna ask you guys, like what you thought were some. So much focus on one bachelorette from the beginning, kind of randomly. Yeah. She had to throw one bachelorette in there, I guess. But
Yeah.
if Wickham isn't in the second vote, he has to be.
He
I loved her.
will.
I loved her internal dialogue that she had for him. It was hilarious. Like
Yeah.
she knew exactly what he was like. They were reading minds.
He's kind of sassy. I loved it.
Hi. Gave the book a 4 stars. I was confused about the lines as well. I still watch. Yeah, definitely. Thought the timing of her consulting seemed off. It felt like the show was already happening, and then she has her first day, but then they
That's
barely
true.
saw what she helped with. Yeah, yeah. There was like a big chunk of it where she wasn't doing anything for the show, and I was like, "Aren't you doing stuff for the show?"
Yeah.
But
There was like she would like teach them lessons. Like, but I felt like it just kind of like happened. Like it wasn't it's like, oh,
yeah,
we are learning a lesson now about
yeah.
dancing or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was just background noise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is a play on persuasion. Yeah. So
Nice.
I'm excited to see what the synopsis is. Takes place at an event at the inn her aunt mentions in this book. Oh yeah, her aunt at the very beginning talks about her inn
Oh
that she thought about
yeah.
closing down. So maybe she's gonna be going there to help her
Ooh, if
keep
it's
the
at an
inn.
inn,
That's
I'm
gonna be
down.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. They were a few things I would read and I would be so confused. Couldn't figure out if it's just me being distracted or the book. Still loved it. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what's keeping me from holding with my star rating, but it's okay. I still really enjoyed it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we will see more of the contestants somehow in the future books. Lots of characters to introduce in the first books.
It's
Well, it felt like it
true.
was like a tight-knit kind of area. They all kind of knew each other or whatever. So
Yeah, it's
maybe.
possible.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe if the Bachelor stuff was expanded upon, I would have enjoyed that portion. Probably, yeah, if it was like more into the forefront of
Yeah.
stuff. If it made sense in the story, you know?
Mhm.
She should have saved the Jane Austen. Yeah. Oh, well, that's true. She could have saved the Jane Austen for a different mystery too. That's true. I think she was just introducing it, which it always happens in the first
Or
cozy.
maybe she'll have it because it's like a yearly thing, right?
Oh yeah,
So she
next
could
year.
have it like again in a future book and like really focus on it. I don't know.
Yeah, and since it ended so abruptly, I'm wondering, this not really a spoiler, but I'm wondering if her friend is going to continue to stay in that house and like what's going to
Yeah.
happen after that, whatever. So,
Mhm.
because we didn't really get closure on like what's happening with the house now, you know? So
Right.
we'll
Right.
see. Do we ever actually find out who Nick's chose? It seemed like they said they thought would win with, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. Hit send before I finish my comment. I still watch Bachelor Nation and really hope they don't rehearse, but I'm
Oh,
sure
I
it's possible.
know.
Yeah, they
I
probably
hope
do have
so.
to like retake things, but
Yeah.
like rehearsing, like, don't you
Yeah.
want like the unfiltered, the raw, like
Or
stuff?
like say these lines. Like, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure that is a
yeah,
part of it, but
saying the lines.
I
He
don't know.
probably has all these lines that he
Yeah.
has to like incorporate or like how he can like
Say certain
casually,
things.
yeah, how he
Yeah.
can say things without him getting in trouble or something. You know
Yeah.
what
Yeah. I know they
I
all
mean?
have to say like this journey, like this has been such a
Yes,
journey for
the
me.
journey, and like he can't say "I love you" like
Yeah.
or whatever, and they always break the rules. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah.
yes, lady. And now that you're saying that, that's the one that Meg with books always talks about. Um,
Oh yeah. Lady
Shoot.
Hardcastle.
Lady Hardcastle.
Yes,
That
it's
one looks
good.
yeah. Basically, oh, you've read some of
I've
them?
read the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good, and the banter between like her, like Lady Hardcastle, and I think it's like her lady's maid or whatever,
Uh-huh.
is so good. They're funny and
Well,
like
that's gonna
sassy.
yeah. That's gonna be one I need to read because
Yes.
that's my like favorite kind of if I'm gonna do historical, it's gonna be like
Yeah.
Downton Abbey. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I love that.
Totally agree.
Yes, I think that's the one you're talking about, Ray. Let us know if there's another one. Wickham is the absolute best. Yes. So cute. And then the pug fits like so
Yes.
cute. I was like,
Yeah.
Jaden fits. That's so cute.
Fits.
I love pugs too. So
Mm, they're so
I'm sure she wasn't getting paid too much for that consulting. Poor girl was doing a lot of tea drinking and snooping, not a lot of consulting.
it's true.
Yeah, maybe they just have to have somebody there. Do you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
like she does like the major stuff like the dancing and the tea and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
she had plenty of time to sleuth.
Yeah, she did.
It could have been a Jane Austen retelling on Netflix or something that she was consulting on at this date. Yeah, that's true. They could have been making a movie or something. That's
Yeah.
true. I thought the idea of The Bachelor would be great. I just think it could have been executed a little bit better, but
Yeah.
okay. I read the first 2 books in the Castle Dark series and I don't see okay, so not Downton Abbey. Okay. I
Okay.
love to read a book like that. Yeah, we'll keep our eyes out for that. So which books is she talking about the ones that you're talking
Castle.
about?
Oh,
Maybe?
maybe.
I don't know, or the Castle Dark ones. Mm.
I really want to get to that series. The
Me too.
yeah.
Yeah. It has the picture of her like running from
Uh-huh.
the castle or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lives in the carriage house of the inn. Oh, you're right. She lives in the house of her aunt's inn.
Right.
Yeah. I love a carriage house. I think that's so
Mhm.
cute.
Mhm. Me too.
The Wickham dialogue was so
Yeah.
funny. Yeah. I was actually talking about the series by Alyssa Maxwell. Oh, currently reading the one about Coco Chanel.
What?
Okay, let's look this up really quick. Alyssa
That is
Maxwell.
wrong.
But that one is the one I've been thinking about too. So that's
Yeah.
one that everybody should. Lady Hardcastle. Murder at the Breakers, Gilded Newport Mysteries.
Ooh,
Okay.
that looks good.
Oh yeah, how pretty for anybody who doesn't have
Yeah.
That's so pretty. Okay, adding it. Thank you. I love when people tell us about new cozies.
Yes, we do.
And it seems like there's at least 4 or 6. Okay, awesome. Yay, thank you. Listening to this makes me realize how many loose ends there are.
I know, I
Yeah, I
know.
know, but that's okay.
But,
Well,
it's not the
oops,
end. You know what I
it's
mean?
not. And that's the thing, it's a setup.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So, favorite or least favorite, we can go through quickly. Who did you like the best or not like the best?
Um, okay, I did not like Nick.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I think he was
No.
probably my least favorite. I think.
He could have gone away and we wouldn't even known he was there.
Yeah. I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil anything, but yeah, he just wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
I think my favorite other than Wickham was
I know.
probably like I don't know. I don't know if it was the detective or if it was the professor.
I know, I know.
Who
I
was
wish
your
her
favorite?
friends had been in there more.
Yeah, I
Um,
wish that too.
yeah, I honestly loved her mom. I thought her mom was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she was such Mrs. Bennett. It was
He
hilarious. Like,
was 100% Mrs. Bennett.
and the fact that like she would take a vacation from her husband anytime he would get on her nerves. I thought
Yeah,
that was such a Mrs. Bennett thing.
I know.
So,
And
yeah,
then
I
like
wish we
there was a moment when she was like her saying, I can't remember how she worded it, but like basically he's single and not and maybe crazy, but like not horrible. It was like a certain
yeah.
phrase she said, I can't remember, but
Oh gosh, I know.
so
Or
funny.
something. Yeah. Oh, there was something that she said that was just so funny where she was just like, oh God, I'll have to find it. I marked this thing up so much, but and I really, really, really liked Phaedra.
Yeah,
I thought she was very Elizabeth Bennet. I thought
yeah.
she was very Lorelai Gilmore.
She was. Yeah.
Yeah, I really did feel like she was strong and
Mhm.
a little she didn't make the best
Yeah.
decisions, but what amateur sleuth does in a cozy
Yeah,
mystery, they think
it's
they know
true.
everything. They think they, got it down, or whatever. But like she, took care of her friend to like the end. Like she was always there for
Yeah.
her and stuff. And so yeah, and I did like the boys. So
Yeah.
we'll talk about that too. I really liked the boys. I thought they were really fun. I wish they had been a little bit more fleshed out though. I wish it was like a
Yeah,
couple more
I
scenes
agree.
a couple more scenes, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree.
What did you guys say? Detective? Yvette likes a detective. Yes.
Same. Mhm.
Same. The guy that was murdered was the worst. So glad he was killed off. Oh yeah, he was the
Yeah,
worst. So bad.
really, really horrible.
Favorite, the dad, maybe most of the main
Yeah.
characters were more, I know. Oh, I just love their little what the poisoned pen bookstore
Yes.
that they had. So
Yes.
cute. And she was
Yes.
talking about like the back, like what do they say? Like that
Reading room.
porch. Yeah, and it was like I don't know. I thought it was just so
Yeah.
cute and cozy.
He was very much Elizabeth Bennet's dad. Like
Yeah.
that kind of even keeled,
Uh-huh.
and like
The mom's over
supportive.
here going
Yeah.
nuts and he's just
Yeah.
like, what you need,
Yeah.
girl?
Yeah. Yeah. Just a
And
good
even
man.
the mom said like you're the apple of his eye or whatever, which is very Elizabeth
Yes.
and
Uh-huh.
Mr. Wickham.
Yeah.
Mr. Wickham, not Mr. Wickham, Mr. Bennett.
Mr. Bennett. Yeah.
Finch really grew on me. I
Yeah.
know by the end I was like,
That
well, let's
was
not spoil.
yeah.
We're about to go into spoilery
Yeah.
territory. So if you
Yeah.
haven't read it, because the next question is a spoilery question. So
Okay.
yeah. So here's your warning, you guys.
Yes. But I agree.
Um,
Finch really did grow on me.
he did. He
Yeah.
was sweet. And like
Yeah.
he you could tell that like there was something going on behind the scenes because he was at the beginning he was grumpy and then afterwards he was like no like something's
Yeah.
happening and he was really nice so I
Yeah.
liked him. The sister and the friends, they were all fun. Yeah, I really liked it. I really Oh yeah, her
The
sister didn't
sister.
come back though. um
Mm-mm.
I don't know, maybe she was only supposed to be there for like that thing.
The like yeah.
Yeah, the like the bookshop event, and then she didn't come back. Yeah. And I didn't realize that the guy she liked was Caroline's brother. Like, how, I don't know. It was just a lot of
yeah. There was
connections
a
that I didn't.
lot of intermingled. There was a
Yeah, and
lot.
then the professor knew him too, and the professor, yeah. So there was a lot of
Oh,
different.
yeah.
Finch grew on me. Yeah, I know. Definitely enjoyed her parents, and her work friends had fun personalities. Oh yeah, so good. Wickham was my favorite. That feels weird to I know, right? Wickham. I know. I was like,
Wickham's
of
my
all,
favorite.
maybe because he is a cat and he's a little like testy, but yeah.
Sassafras. Yeah.
Favorite is Mark. Birdie, least favorite.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Liked Finch. Liked the friends. Yeah, I wish we saw more of them too. Phaedra and the detective. I only liked Wickham. I didn't really connect with anyone, which is why I gave it 3 stars. I like the story though, if that makes sense. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes total sense. Murder Most Malicious is the Lady and Lady's Maid series book 1. Also by oh my gosh, we were looking at the wrong one.
Wrong series.
I was looking at the wrong one.
I was too.
And it's called A Ladies and Ladies Maid Mystery. Wow, Rachel.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah. Same author.
Well, anyways, I just went by the picture of the big house, so the manor. So, oh my gosh, thanks Shelley for letting us know. I didn't like the caterer from the beginning. She was doing a huge money contract job for TV and still had so much tude. Yes, well, we did. Well, now we know why.
Yeah. Yeah.
The mom made me laugh too. Yeah, she was hilarious. I loved her. But I loved how like Phaedra was like, okay, mom, you gotta leave.
Yeah.
She like kicked her out. I was like, put those boundaries up, girl.
Bye. Yeah.
And the detective reminded me of Finley Donovan and Nick. Like people talk to each other. Yeah, I remember that. I've only read the first one, so I don't know everything. But I remember her love interest is a detective.
Yeah.
Yes, love the dad. Yeah, I love a daddy-daughter relationship too. Those are my favorite too.
Me too.
Read one of the Lord Edgington series. It was the Christmas one, Mystery of Mistletoe Hall. Oh, I think I remember that one. Okay, that one has Downton Abbey vibes as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one up too. Loved her mom. I love how layered her character ended up being. Yes. The dad, when he calls, says doesn't even say hi, but starts asking him about a criminal lord. He's like, "Hello to you, pumpkin." I know, that was so cute. I know.
I love that.
And I love that he like his mystery is like a mystery shop. It's like whodunit. It's like he's like all about the cozies, and
with that.
And he like left Agatha Christie's for her to read and all this.
Yeah, and like gave her cozies. Yeah.
Oh, the dream. The dream.
Yeah.
When Matt was like, "Well, I was just driving by." Oh yeah, when he
sure
was just driving by. I'm not expecting to like the mom much because she annoys me so much in the original. I know, she's hilarious.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh,
exhausting.
Great. Here we go.
Yeah.
But I actually did like her.
Yeah, she was still lovable at the end. So, okay. Spoiler territory. This is your final warning. Did you guess the murderer?
No.
What did you do, Lauren?
From the beginning, there was something at the very beginning that I thought it was Nick and what's her name? The daughter of the
Patsy.
Yeah, I thought they were working together. That's what I thought. So like in my mind, I like had that, and I wasn't even paying attention to anything else really.
Yeah, I honestly thought it could have been Patsy, but then there's a spot in the book I was like, well, maybe it's Charlene, because she called her friend right after she left Nick Ross's trailer, and she didn't pick up, and so I thought that was like a little like, oh, was that her in there? I don't know, but so I wrote twice. It's like, is he dating Patsy? Is he dating Charlene? And I was like, could it have been Charlene? So anyways,
I didn't even catch that. That would have been good. I feel like that would have been better in my opinion, but I don't know.
But I did put right when they said Birdie has allergies, because I guess with cats or whatever, on page 73, she says Birdie has allergies. Oh yes, she has terrible allergies. Her eyes itch and sting something awful in the spring. So basically I wrote that down and I was like, star,
Yeah, like,
like
this
there's
is
a reason.
suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah. I always pick up on
Hey.
like things that are just kind of like thrown out there for no reason. I'm like,
Randomly.
that's a clue, you know?
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
foreshadowing or whatever. So I didn't guess it was her, but I was like, this is somebody. I think when what was it? I guess we know why. So she ended up killing
Yeah.
all of them, and the fact that she killed the husband too, or the father
Yeah.
of
The, like,
the
original.
what's his name, Harold or whatever,
Uh-huh.
like with his egg, not egg, yeah, his egg sandwiches. I was like, wow.
And she, like, slowly poisoned him over time. I was like,
Yeah, that's
"Dang."
crazy. I know, exactly. I did guess one thing though. I did guess that he was William's father. Like from the beginning, I was
Okay.
like, I-
Really?
because well, not from the beginning, but from the funeral when her mom says and
Oh,
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that has to be his dad
yeah.
because his dad just died too. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I was like, maybe they're holding it over from. That's why he's being blackmailed. And so then I figured
Yeah.
it out. That
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't guess the killer this time for sure.
Yeah, I didn't either, which I felt like I didn't even consider Birdie.
Her,
Like, I didn't even consider her.
since you were like on the Patsy,
Yeah. But I
yeah,
did consider Charlene at certain points because I was like, she could really do a number on us because we're not
yeah,
suspecting the
yeah.
friend. But anyways, yeah.
You're right because a lot of times is someone you like least expect.
Yeah.
I would have been sad if it was her friend, but it would have
Me
been
too.
good, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, let us know if you guys guessed the killer. I definitely didn't. Let's see, where do we go? I had my suspicions. Nice. Knew it was Birdie. She gave me the creeps the whole time.
Yeah.
There was a couple moments where she was giving side eye or she was like being standoffish. I was like, well, maybe that's her being
Mhm.
a little,
I just thought she was grumpy. Like, I just was like, "Oh,
yeah,
she's just a grumpy lady."
yeah, yeah. I know, probably totally could have been. But she kind of reminded me of what's her face from Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
What Miss Patmore from Downton
Yes.
Abbey? I was kind of like in that vibe, so I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking killer.
Me
I was just
either.
thinking grumpy.
Yeah.
I had suspicions because she was too prickly about nothing we could see. Yeah, definitely. Did not guess at all. Usually I want to guess, but this time I had no idea and it was just enjoy the ride. And I liked the way the murderer killed them. Like I thought that
Yeah.
was interesting because
Yeah.
like my dad was diabetic, so I knew like he couldn't have too
Right.
much insulin and stuff. And it's very, very precarious. So yeah,
Mhm.
that was a cool way. I didn't understand the whole like, why are you trying to push it off as a suicide? Like
Yeah.
that didn't make any sense. Like you could have just killed him,
Yeah.
you know,
Maybe to try
to
to
throw them off.
alleviate, like, any sort of suspicion,
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Yeah,
but, like, the
could have
whole
been.
yeah.
I don't know. It was silly, but
Yeah.
I wonder what they would have done with if how she would have made it look like that for Phaedra. I don't know. So we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know.
And how she would have like, excused it, what they would have thought. But they were already onto her, so it's
Mhm.
okay.
Mhm.
Definitely thought about her as soon as she was missing one day for serving. Oh, interesting.
Oh.
And she also must have been the one driving the Mercedes or the
The Bentley.
Bentley
Mhm.
too.
Mhm.
So that's interesting. Thought that same thing in the book about Charlene and Nick. Oh, interesting. Yeah,
I didn't
I
even
wrote it
think about
down.
that.
Like I think it's like right here. I was like, is he dating Charlene? Yeah, it's on there. I was like, is he dating Charlene? I had suspicions of her early on because of how standoffish and rude she was, and by the end, I had her figured out. Yeah, but usually they don't have like the mean, grumpy people be the
Yeah.
killer. So
Mhm.
I want it to be like where it's the most obvious person and like they give you a million red herrings that are good and then it's that
And then
obvious
it
person that
is the
actually
obvious. Yeah.
yes, that's what I want in a thread.
Yeah. Yeah. Be like, "I knew it from the beginning, but then I guess, like, this person and this person."
Yeah. You know how like in the back and it's like, oh, and it suspects their father, but
Yeah.
we have to get him off. Well, what if it was her
What if
father?
it was? That's what I was saying. I was like, "What if it is Charlene?
Yeah,
Like, what if it was
exactly.
her mom?" You know?
It would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
And then it'd been the end of the series because no one wants to read a book about somebody that it's
I know.
Obvious.
It's a cozy. Gotta
I
keep that in
know.
mind.
I thought it was her, but she was so terrible that I thought it must. Yeah, same Yvette, exactly. Be a red herring. Didn't guess for a long time. I thought Charlene at first. Yeah, I was not saying it wasn't her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I take notes when I read, and there was a point when I put Birdie.
Mm.
Good job. Didn't she kill the dad with eggs in this
Yeah.
economy? Yeah, seriously, $10 for a dozen of eggs? What?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Absolutely
How much
not.
is it in Oklahoma? Because
It's
California is like
like
$10.
almost 6, 5 or 6. It's
Yeah, that's crazy.
$10?
Yeah, I think the cheapest I saw a couple days ago was $8. So I go to
Oh my.
Costco and like just get it in
Yeah.
bulk and then it's cheaper. So yeah,
Oh
but
Lord.
Costco's the only place you can get it like the cheapest. So
Gosh, that's insane. That's insane.
yeah, I guess about the father thing, it was a little obvious to me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as soon as she said, and his father, my husband, my son, and his father, and I was like, okay, well, his father just died, or someone else just died too. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I did think it was Charlene for a second. Nice. I didn't need to write characters down like you do too. Oh yeah, I started doing this because of who was doing this?
Gwen.
I can't remember. Gwen was
Yeah.
doing this. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's easy to come back and remember what's going on. $10, goodness gracious. Yeah, it's absolutely bananas about.
That's
And you
nuts.
would think it would be cheaper for us because I live in an agricultural city, like we
Yeah.
are surrounded by cows and chickens, but
We
nope.
are surrounded by cows.
We really are. That's why our air is so bad because it's all the
Oh.
toxins from like
The
from
like,
them.
yeah.
What is it? Ethanol, not ethanol. Is it ethanol? That sounded really
Um,
stupid, probably. I
like
don't know.
from from like the factories and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got lots of cows here too.
You do got lots of cows in
Yeah.
Oklahoma. We just live in the Central Valley, so this is where all
Yeah.
of the agriculture for California is. So,
Yeah.
alrighty. What other things besides what we talked about
Mm.
reminded you guys of Pride and Prejudice? What was like that stuck out to you?
I really liked how both the love interests have Darcy isms. So like I
They
kept
do.
expecting one of them to start being like a Wickham, you know? But I
Yeah,
feel like it's gonna be truly like,
they're a little bit of each of
yeah,
them. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I definitely felt like the professor was a little bit more Darcy
hmm,
just because of the way he would like abruptly walk away after she
yeah,
would say something that offended him or whatever. And I was like, that's Darcy right there or whatever. But like, and
yeah.
then he kept saying like once favors lost or what is it? Once my opinion
Oh
is lost. What's
yeah.
that? It's
Um,
lost forever or whatever. So
I can't remember
I
what it
don't
is, but
know. I
yes.
kind of feel like there doesn't need to be a love triangle, but I also feel like it's always fun to have a love triangle,
Yeah.
but like it might be just too easy for the detective and her to get together or whatever.
I
So I
know.
yeah. Do you feel like they threw in the professor that is like because she's always saying I want a Mr. Darcy. Maybe he's supposed to be the Mr. Darcy that she's supposed to want, and then the
But
detective
the
comes along.
detective is like very grumpy and he's
Yeah.
like more
You're right. You're
protective
right.
side, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Because he's
but
in his
yeah.
feels already. He's in the
Mhm.
feels.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he
So
is, which I
yeah.
am here for. Um,
Yeah.
but
And there
yeah.
was like a misunderstanding like there was with Darcy when he left and stuff. Like I don't know how much that necessarily needed or
Yeah.
added to anything, but like that is a Darcy thing that
Just
happened. Like
for the Pride and
yeah,
Prejudice. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. And then
Mhm.
like we also said like her mom and her dad, definitely Mr. and Mrs. Bennett.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then Charlene Lucas,
Uh-huh.
Charlotte, definitely like
And
Charlotte.
Mr. Collins was
Yes.
definitely what's his
Oh
butt who
yeah.
died. What is his name? Mr.
William
Collier, whatever. Yeah.
Collier, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, Collier and Collins. Why did
Yeah.
I not put that together till
Just the
now?
unlikable, snooty. I
Yeah.
kind of thought too, could the wealthy family
Mhm.
who got kicked out, could
Mhm.
that be Mr. Darcy's, like in Pride and Prejudice, Mr.
Uh-huh.
Darcy's, is it his aunt or who was it?
What, Mrs. Oh gosh.
I'm
When you
sorry.
ask me, I'm not gonna remember, but yeah,
Like
I know what you're
Mr.
talking about.
Collins, like it was like he was in their care or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
what's her name? and she had a daughter that was
Yeah,
sick, and
yeah.
there was his cousin or something like that. Why can't
Yeah,
I think of
I
her
don't know.
name? We know who we're talking about, though. Cool.
But it kind of, not in every way, but I was like, oh, I wonder, like, the
Yeah, it could be.
wealthy, you know,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
And it was interesting, though, that she had all the daughters, because Elizabeth
Mhm.
only had one sister, which was interesting. Like,
Yeah.
so they switched all the daughters over to that side. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So what else did you guys think was, I'm sure we'll think of other things. I
Lady
have
Catherine. Lady
Lady
Catherine.
Catherine.
De
Yeah,
Burgh.
good
Yeah.
job. I'm sure we'll think of other things, because I kept saying, oh, yeah, oh, okay. The biggest thing I wrote down was she didn't feel like she wanted marriage, and
Yeah.
Elizabeth Bennet did not want to get
Didn't
married. Like,
want.
she was so independent, was like, that's not for me. I don't need it. Okay, there was another one, and shoot, when he gets to the festival and she says, I like your outfit or something. He said, not enough to tempt you or something. And that's okay. Hold on. Let me find it. Talk amongst yourselves really quick. Let me find it. I'm just kidding. There's a couple of things I just remembered. So
Yeah.
oh, shoot. I know
what you're talking about. He's like, not enough to tempt you.
Yeah. And it was funny. And then when she was at the bar and she overheard him talking, and he was talking about her, I was like, that's the same thing. So
in the party, and yeah.
Yeah.
If
so
you
there's a
haven't
lot
read
of
Pride
cute.
and Prejudice or seen the movie, you're probably like, what the heck?
What is she talking about? Yeah, just go watch the 2005.
Yes.
The best. So
it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I know y'all know. Maybe one of you can remember what page that one was on, but it was like right at the festival when her and Selden, or with Mark Selden, were talking. The professor were talking. Oh yeah, Yvette, methane. That's what it was. What did I say? Ethanol? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a gas, right?
I don't know. This is the literature side, girl. This is the English side. We're not science. What are we talking about?
None of that over here.
I usually make character lists in my reading journal, so I have lots of space and can save them, but then I have to carry around two things. Yeah, I just stick a sticky note inside of here, or I just write all in the pages. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The cat named Kitty. Was there a cat named Kitty? Yvette, where was the cat was named Kitty? Tell us. I'm forgetting that. The biggest thing to me was how Phaedra was like Elizabeth, just doing her own thing and speaking her mind. Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, he did show a lot of Darcy behavior. So funny. Imagine a detective as an older man for some. I remember you were saying that, but he was not, thankfully. So I didn't see as for quite a while. That's okay. I'm picturing an older too at first. I don't know why. There was that moment when they met that I was like, ooh, that's a cute little meet cute. When he's walking up the stairs and she's like, I'm not supposed to be here. And he's like, no, you're not. And like, I was like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Charles and Caroline. Yeah. Brother.
Oh, brother. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Come on. I thought the family getting kicked out was Sense and Sensibility. True. You're right. It is Sense and Sensibility. So that could definitely play later into if they do like something like that. Because that, I mean, I like that they ended up at like a farm that her daughter got. So that's good that they have a place to go. So yeah. Lady Catherine. Yes.
Thank you.
Judi Dench. Yes. I could see who it was. It was Judi Dench. I like how Phaedra came to her own conclusions like Elizabeth Bennet before knowing hard facts. Had she been open up sooner to the detective, sooner she would have she would have seen she thought wrong. Yes, I know. But like, I don't know. She still withheld a lot of those things that I'm like, girl, tell him some of these things at least.
Well, she did have that moment of like, oh my gosh, I made it worse. I made it worse for my friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're true. Yeah, that's true.
I can't remember specifically what it was, but
yeah. He said such rude things about her at the bar. I didn't feel like that was resolved. All of a sudden she says she likes him. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
What specific? I can't remember what specific he said. But I was like,
He's like, he
rude.
respects what she does, like with her
Oh, but it's like
dressing.
infantile or something. It's immature or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. I don't know. It was Darcy definitely in that moment. She should have come back and said the same thing. She should have come back and like reiterated it back to him. That was the cat that went. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, okay, interesting. The cat went into the kitchen. Wow. The part that I wrote down and I don't even remember the name of the cat. Sorry. They should have named the other cat Lydia, so it could have been Lydia and Wickham. Oh, wow, that's so sad. Oh, that is so funny. The sister and the guy she liked, that's a little like Pride and Prejudice because the sister didn't believe. Oh yeah, that Bingley loved her similar to
Oh my
this.
gosh.
I didn't
You're
even
right.
make that. I didn't even make that.
You're
And then he
completely right.
asked her out. Good catch.
Mhm.
That's smart. Yeah. Little Lydia Wickham baby kittens. I think page 218 is what you're looking for. Okay, thank you, girl. Let's see. We all know what it is already, but
Oh yeah.
oh my gosh, I even have it dog-eared because I didn't have my tabs with me. He's like, Miss Bennet, Mr. Darcy, how are you finding our little festival thus far? Tolerable. That's what it was because he calls her tolerable, but nothing to, and yeah, tolerable, I
Barely
suppose.
tolerable.
Yeah, but not exciting enough to tempt you. That remains to be seen. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know why it was such a big deal to me, but yeah, I
Those little lines are
dog-eared.
fun.
Maybe I should look at the other dog-eared spots. Oh gosh, I'm so silly. What did she say? Oh yeah, about Bingley and her sister Hannah.
That
love
is
that.
smart. I feel like I never would have
Good job. Yeah, because maybe they'll come up and you never know, they'll come up in there. So a giant litter for sure. Oh yeah, like a million cats. How the sister ends up pairing off without too much drama like Jane. Yeah. It's just true. Kind of just slides into a romance and
it's kind of quiet. Yeah.
Yeah. But they could always come back and we could have like a Pride and Prejudice part 2, you know? And so sassy. All the romances came out of nowhere a little, in my opinion. And all of a sudden, and all of them were to each other and they had feelings. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it was with Pride and Prejudice. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
there's a very fine line between love and hate. You never know, you know. They start to feel these. Maybe that's why you get so upset is because you have feelings for them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I did feel like it did go heavier on the romance than I was expecting. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Sometimes in cozies, it's not really about that, but I feel like because of it being Pride and Prejudice, that's probably why, you know?
Yeah,
that it went there.
Yeah,
with that.
I love it in Pride and Prejudice too.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree. I didn't feel like Mark did anything nice for Phaedra, and she liked him. I think she had like lust for him.
Yeah,
I really think there was
she
like
was,
a physical
attracted
thing.
to him.
She was attracted to him, definitely. That's what
Who
I was
do you
thinking.
think she's gonna end up with?
Okay, well, that's just perfect into our thing. Look at you. Yeah, let us know who you guys want her to or who you think she's gonna end up with. Who do you think? Because I think Mateo.
Who do you think?
I think the detective.
Yeah. I think so too. I feel like
I
can see it.
I feel like the back and forth, like he's obviously gonna be there for all the other murders and everything. And yeah, I like how we're just ready for all these new murders. But like
let's get to the murder.
Oh well, okay. Mark brought her donuts. Well then, there you go.
He gets points. That's true.
1 minute you're rejecting someone in the pouring rain on a gazebo, and the next minute you're engaged. Exactly. True. Yes. So true. Mateo, Mark, the detective. Nice. Professor seems more Darcy-esque, so that would seem more obvious, so probably will be the detective. Yeah, because she's like making all these nods and comparisons, but she's doing her own thing too. So you never know. Yeah. That's why I kind of feel like the detective. Like maybe Darcy is who she thinks she's supposed to have.
Yeah.
Who, you know what I mean? The professor is the Darcy she wants, but you know. And I feel like they would have great like banter and stuff, her and the professor too, because they know so much about literature and like the bouncing back and forth between that would be cute. But The heart wants what it wants.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I just feel like she fits better with the detective for some reason, like personality maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. But he's feisty, she's feisty.
Yeah.
The amount of times he said, you need to stop butting in.
I know.
Like, I'm like, just put her in jail.
That
like, why
got
did
annoying. Not gonna lie. Like by the end I was like, how many times has he said that? Like,
yeah, exactly. That and her withholding information drove me nuts a little bit.
Yeah.
Professor has that literary bad boy thing, but Matt is a total Coach Taylor.
Coach
That's
Taylor.
true. I love Coach Taylor.
Me too.
Yeah. I was less bored by him. Going to find a gazebo. Yeah, you and all of us. Seriously. I think the detective, Mark, just walked in the door and she went gaga, but she has a stronger bond. Yeah, I feel like there's more feelings with the detective already. So, and the author just keeps like making it a point to tell us like that she starts to get flustered around the professor, and so like she's saying, oh no, it's gonna be him, but then attack is not gonna be. I think she'd be better friends with Mateo as they all solve the murders to come. Yes. They'll be continually to fight all the time.
So. They will.
See, I go gaga on site for a Shakespeare scholar. I know, I would too, but I don't know. I like
they might be too much alike though,
Yeah. Like, same.
I mean, I guess that is Elizabeth and Darcy too. They're very much the same.
They are the same. That's why they butt heads. But which is true. Like she just might be looking for the wrong type of Darcy,
Yeah.
So. Mark was also late the first day, and his excuse was, I was on a call. Then you obviously had a phone to tell me you're running late. True. I forgot that he was just on a call.
Wasn't it with his grandma?
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Or his family? I don't know.
Maybe. Okay. Favorite moments or quotes? I know we're going a little late. So what are some favorite things that you liked? For me, it was definitely the festival. I just wish it was longer. I don't know. What's some other favorite times for you?
I really loved the being in the house. Maybe this is the classic whodunit girl in me, because I loved it when the lights went out and they're trying to find candles and stuff. Like, I loved that.
That Clue vibe.
The Clue vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely. Yeah. I could definitely see the house very clearly. And well, I mean, I just kind of pictured Downton Abbey, but but me too. I also really loved her little meetings with her friends in the bookstore.
Yeah, I love that.
I need all the vibes. I need more scenes in the bookstore.
More of that. I want more of that. Yeah.
We need more. She needs to like move in. Maybe her parents no, she has a house already. Her house reminds me of the house in The Holiday. That's what I picture in my brain. Her little cottage reminds me of that little cottage in The Holiday. But, what were some of y'all's favorites, quotes or moments? Oh, the one I really liked, the one, I think Yvette put it on her stories. What was that one that you put on your stories, Yvette, about like needing a man that was like Darcy or something like that? Gosh, I suck at not being able to find these. I really liked the banter between him and all of them. I thought that was good.
But I like that too.
Let's see. Because we get the like literature banter, like we get the like what it means. That was fun,
Yeah, that was fun to like see her quoting. Yeah.
The British accent, yes.
It's true.
Yeah. The Wickham lines, yes, that was hilarious. All of her inner monologue with her cat.
That was fun.
Festival definitely should have been longer.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe like Lauren said, there will be one next year at somewhere else.
Because he gave her the book. Is it the book? Yeah, and so like it's going to continue.
Exactly. And I feel like time flies. Like she passes time quickly in this because they went through a whole season of The Bachelor. So she was passing time quickly. We were just not seeing the time. So so maybe next year will come quick. Yeah. But maybe like can you imagine like holidays at this big house,
Oh
or
my
you know what I mean? Like
gosh.
it'd be so fun. There's just so many cute things. Like she has, and just the fact that it's called the Jane Austen Tea Society, so that means it's all
Yeah.
going to be all of the books, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think I might want to reread since Persuasion before I read A Murderous Persuasion, or at
Yeah.
least watch the show or
Watch
something.
the show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The tea meeting when they roll out the whiteboard to make the murder chart. That was one spot.
I
I love that. I
love
love
that.
that.
Yeah.
But that was when I was mad that she didn't like sit down and talk to him about all of the things.
Yeah.
Because like they had all these ideas. I'm like, he's going off of nothing really, and you have all of these theories because you've been talking to so many people. Tell him.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I agree. I did like
yeah.
that moment though with the
Yeah, it was so
friends.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were cute. I liked them. We need more tea meetings. I can't wait to
Mm-hmm.
see all the books that they end up reading. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that they were reading Agatha Christie. So
I
that
do.
was cute.
I know. And it was a Miss Marple too. Like,
Yeah, the
love.
first Miss Marple. I
Yeah.
know, which I still need to read the first Miss Marple. I haven't
I
read
do
that
too.
one yet.
I need it.
But you know what? I feel like a short story. One of the first short stories was in that. Was it the Midwinter Murder or
Yeah.
something? The collection. I read a lot of the short stories, Miss Marple short stories. So I need to read more of Miss Marple now.
Yeah.
So love the moment when the lights went out too. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
super fun. Like I love the Clue vibes.
Yes. Huge.
Loved her Regency attire and the
Mhm.
festival. Yes, me too. That was such a fun thing that she did. I love that she played Elizabeth Bennet too. I liked when she was at the bookstore. Same. I love that she used the Austen omnibus or whatever it was to hit Bertie.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she had that big Jane Austen book and she just smacked Bertie. Like perfect. For
So
sure, the
funny.
bookstore, the festival. I was annoyed she didn't get to wear her purple slip.
I
Oh, I
know.
know. She didn't go to the thing at the end, but she was trying to survive her own murder. So that's
Yeah. Yeah.
the
You
lights
know.
going out was my favorite too. The series name is the name of their tea society, and yet it wasn't prominent. Would have
Yeah.
loved. Yeah, I wish they did more of the book club. She talked about it at the very end. She's like, "Oh, I need to do another thing, but we need
Maybe
more
next
tea."
book will have more of it. I'm
Have
hoping.
you read any of the Secret and Scone Society?
No, I
I
haven't.
by Ellery Adams. That's one that probably has a lot of good
Yeah. And
tea
there's like,
meetings.
it's like
Hmm.
you have to like share a secret to be in on the club or something
That
like
is
that.
so fun.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like a secret society, sort of.
Okay, maybe we should add that one to the list
Add to
for
the list. Yeah.
another month. Wickham the Cat, yeah.
Mhm.
I love the meeting in the bookstores, the Secret Book and Scone Society. Yeah, series has
Oh
friends who meet in
yeah.
the bookstore. Yeah, I heard it from Krista from Books and Jams. She says that the characters are just lovely in that one. She's like,
Oh
it's such a good
really?
found family.
Oh,
So
I love that.
yeah, we'll have to add that one. The
Yeah.
moment when she goes looking for, I think, the dog, I was like, girl, no, have you ever seen a horror movie? I was like, why are you going outside?
Yeah.
I know.
Why?
Yeah, I know. I feel like we were kind of one step ahead of her in a lot of different
Mhm.
scenes. I was like, I know what's
Mhm.
about to happen, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm halfway through Persuasion and prep for book 2, but I got totally distracted by other things. Oh, nice. I know. Maybe I should just watch an adaptation because I have a huge March TBR. So
Yeah. Same.
when her mom left the door open, she had already been almost run down, and she walks in like nothing at first. I know. I know. Some of her
No.
little thoughts didn't
Mhm.
make sense. The mystery bookshop and how it all started, and after the retirement fulfilling your dream situation. I absolutely loved. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
never too late. Yeah, I love that he was a lawyer and then he opened up his
He just
crime
mhm.
mystery. What was it called? The Poison Pages. I love that.
Uh-huh.
The Poison
I love
Pen.
it.
Is that right?
The Poison Pen. Isn't that a book
Yeah.
publisher? The Poison
It sounds
Press?
really.
Poison Pen Press
Oh,
or
Poison
something like that?
Press. Yeah, I know what you're talking
I'm pretty
about.
sure it's like
Yeah.
a cozy mystery
I
publisher, but
love
anyways.
that. Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
didn't even realize. I feel like I've heard of it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just sent you a photo of the quote because I don't have the physical book anymore. Okay.
Oh.
Let me see. What page is it on? Oh yeah. She sighed. All she wanted was a good man, a life partner with the attributes of Mr. Darcy, with honesty and selflessness and a gentlemanly regard for her well-being. A man who wouldn't lie, and looking good in a damp shirt wouldn't hurt either. Was that too much
Yes.
to ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Whenever I think of the damp shirt, I do think of Darcy, but I
Yeah.
also think of the Viscount who loved me from Bridgerton.
Yeah.
That moment when he comes out of the pool.
Yeah.
I read one classic a year. Last year was Pride and Prejudice, and this year. Oh, perfect. Persuasion. I
Nice.
love that. That quote was funny because then later she says she doesn't want to get married. Yeah, she's like, because she just doesn't think there's ever going to be a man like that.
The
So,
man.
I think we've kind of already talked about this, but there's anything that you felt like could have been better, like the Bachelor thing we talked about. Yeah,
I feel
lot
like it
happening
needed a
at
little
once.
more focus. Like there was a lot going on. But
I agree.
I mean, it was fun. It was entertaining to me, but I do feel like I wish that it was a little more like just
a little.
few.
And some of the writing felt a little like abrupt. Like it would have a thought and then it immediately would like start talking about something different. And I was like, those two things
don't go together.
Don't go together. I don't know. So yeah, a little bit of the writing, but I still had fun time. I feel like maybe if the Bachelorette thing was gone, then we would have probably had a lot more time to focus on the festival, on something or whatever. I thought it would have been fun. So because if she had put the festival in that, we would have like met, we would have been in the house the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So it would have been even more fun. So
that would, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What did you guys think? I'm trying to think of anything else, but I don't know. I mean, I would have liked more scenes with the guys. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah. So, more scenes with the friends. We've already talked about that, but yeah.
There was a lot going on for sure. I just hope it will get fleshed out in future books. I'm wondering, we're gonna have to read the synopsis.
Oh yeah.
For the next book. The friendship between the main character and the wife. Charlene said a few things, and I was like, "Are you even friends?" The main character and the wife. Oh, so Charlene like comments about how she grew up, and they didn't seem that close now. Yeah, I don't know.
I felt like they weren't besties,
Yeah, it was like her friend that just needed. It's kind of like Charlotte probably wasn't Elizabeth's bestie. Like Jane was probably Elizabeth's best friend.
That's true. I
You know
guess.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it was like Charlotte was just, they grew up in the same town and all this stuff. But yeah, it's true. You're right. But I mean, she was making it sound like they were best friends, but I don't know. That's interesting. The backstory for the festival was weird. Why was she shocked that it might get canceled if they were losing money? Those are taxpayers. Yeah, I know. I mean, well, the thing about it is that colleges, the arts always get cut first before finances or the sciences or whatever. So yeah, that was it's always annoying when that happens. You need to set up to bring in multiple suspects, but there were too many things happening. Yeah, you're right. Like, I mean, I guess that's probably the reason that we were at the house, but there was just too much going on, especially in a first book. In a first book, you need to just get to know all the characters. Like, I like a first book where it's just like
very
kind of like Shady Hollow was like, there's not a lot going on. It's just like you're getting to know the characters, and then there's like some side stories. Everybody kind of has a side story, but nothing that's like the main focus,
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I could have done without the show, more friends, more with the guys, more festival for sure. Yes, exactly. More tea meetings. That would have been fun. Did we even get a scenes of Phaedra teaching? No,
she just talked about it.
Yeah, that's true.
But she did teach the women on the show.
On the show, she taught them. Yeah, but that's true. We didn't see her in the classes at all. So interesting. I was so confused by the dead guy. I mean, but honestly, sorry, just my thought. She had a lot going on. If you thought about it, like she was doing that. She was. I mean, there was just so many things just going on. I'm like, how are you doing all this?
Seems
stuff?
Like she needs to say no a little more in her life.
A little bit more no. More boundaries. I was so confused by the dead guy. He was in pharmaceutical evangelist. I know he was an evangelist.
That was so weird. I was like, what?
That's one thing that was way out left field.
That was why he wanted to marry her. That was so weird to me. That I did not like, because I was like, you're gonna marry someone. That is bizarre. Just
That's
bizarre.
one of the things I remember marking. I was like, why in the world would you marry someone who stole all your money? But yeah.
It's just
So
weird.
like that's thing like maybe a lot of that could have been edited out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah, I agree.
it was just another red herring. But
It was. Yeah, that's what it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
For sure.
But why she would marry that, I don't
Yeah.
know, it's just
And he
ridiculous.
wanted to make amends and seem
I
genuine. I'm
know.
like, heck no. No.
No. Why was he an evangelist at the beginning? Like that doesn't make any sense.
I
Like I don't
forgot
know.
about that till the like towards the end when Charlene said it again. Or
Yeah.
was it even said in the beginning? I don't even.
Well, no, it was in the middle of the book. It was like
Okay.
it was at the end when she's like, "Oh, I think my mom killed her."
Okay.
And
Okay, so
yeah,
that
and
was the first time we got that information?
yeah, that was the
Okay,
first time we
that
got
is
that information.
weird. I
Yeah.
was like, I must have missed it. I must have
No, it
missed,
wasn't
like,
in the first.
okay.
Well, and you think about it, Charlotte, she did say like the whole thing that Charlotte Lucas says about Mr. Collins. She's like, I don't have a lot of prospects. I don't think, I wanted some security. I get that,
Right.
but you didn't need the whole evangelist stealing my mom's money kind of thing. Like, what? You could have thought of something different,
Oh, that's just
Sorry.
such a random thing. Like, that's intense, like, I don't know.
There had to be
Weird.
something else. Like, I don't know. That is ridiculous. Sorry, I remember reading that and being like, "What?"
Me
Yeah.
too.
The overlapping nephews, cousins, dads was confusing. Yeah, I know. It was a little bit like a lot. And I feel like if she just had taken a few things out, she could have
Yeah.
fleshed out
It
all of
could have
that and
just
made it more
been, like,
sense.
simpler. Yeah.
And also, we need a freaking map, a character list for every cozy
We
mystery. Like that
do.
just needs to be a thing.
Why is that not a thing? Like,
I
yeah.
know. Oh my gosh, Christina. He was a vicar.
You're brilliant.
And
Literally,
that's why the
Christina.
evangelist.
And he was kind of a trash person too. So,
Yeah.
anyways.
Oh my. He had no idea what he was talking about. Remember when he said something
Yeah.
inappropriate? Didn't he say like,
Yeah.
I can't remember what he said in
At
church
the
on
dinner?
accident?
Oh,
Penetration or something?
yeah. And
At
they're
church.
like,
What did he say? I can't remember what he said. I've seen that
"Where'd
movie
you find it?"
7,000 times and I can't remember what he said.
Intercourse. He
Oh.
says intercourse, right?
Oh yeah,
He's like,
intercourse, not
"Through."
penetration.
Yeah.
Wow. Where did my brain come from? I don't know. Sorry, my brain is dirty.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh,
Ooh, this
intercourse.
is
Yes. Sorry. Is my face red? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Christina, for telling us. Okay, next book better be Phaedra prioritizes her mental health and balances her commitments, right? If I
Yeah.
saw mental health representation in a cozy, sign me up, man. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Phaedra needs to get
Next,
some more boundaries
we'll
for
catch
sure.
up on grading papers. No, she had her friend for that. Her friend was Mary or whatever, Marie or whatever was her group for papers.
Oh,
Funny.
she was.
Maybe she had her teaching class too.
Yeah.
I was like, an evangelist who stole money? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, why? Gross. Phaedra bakes less buns.
When
Yeah,
she was
seriously.
like, "Yeah, I guess I could make you, like, however many
5
buns."
dozen of these.
I was like, "What? With what time are you gonna do that, girl?"
I know. I did like the fact that that there was like a very downtown feel of
Yeah.
the like the bookstore was downtown like by the bar and everything, and I was like, I love that. I want her to like live down there with her parents or something, but yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah.
Does Phaedra have time to teach, consult, bake, and sleep? Applause for assistant that is doing all her grading. Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Oh, Ray said it too.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
Colin a reverend or something?
You guys
Yeah.
are so smart.
Sorry, I didn't
This
catch your
is
comment before, Christina's. I think she wanted to make him even closer to Mr. Collin because he's a clergyman.
yeah,
Y'all, how do
yeah.
you remember these things?
Okay, we're just not catching this.
No. We're fake fans over here, Lauren.
Yeah.
That's what makes me think of Collins the most. Yeah, that's true. He was very much a reverend or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
The hairdryer in the bathtub seemed like an obvious red flag. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of silly. It was really silly. There's a few things unexplained because we didn't really see why she did that. She didn't ever explain that in her little villain
Right.
speech, why she did that. So
Yeah.
yes, Yvette, intercourse. Oh God, I'm so embarrassing. Okay.
No.
I don't think we needed the part where the mom came and stayed over with Phaedra. She was like Mrs. Bennet, even without that drama, seemed over the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I was like, we
She
don't
was a
need
little
that.
silly. Yeah, it was just like she was doing so much all the time. Like her day was full all the time.
They wanted
They
all
wanted
her
all of her
buns.
buns. And yet her friends were skeptical about eating any of her baking.
They wanted all her buns.
They wanted all her buns.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, I think I blocked Collins
Mr.
out of my
Collins.
memory. Yeah, Mr. Collins out of memory because
Yeah.
he was the epitome of a shudder. A shudder.
A shudder. Personality of a shudder.
Anyone else surprised there wasn't a bun recipe at the end? Oh yeah.
Oh, did we not have recipes in this?
No recipes.
Boo.
I
That's like one of
know.
the first cozies I've read that doesn't have anything.
I know. I'm like, if you're gonna include that she can bake, we need a recipe.
And the buns? Like, where are they? Where's the buns?
Maybe Katie just doesn't know how to make them, but she just talks about it. Oh, alrighty. Last question, and then we'll be done because we're way over an hour. But will you continue on with the series, you guys? What do you think, Lauren?
Yeah. I liked it.
I love when there is a new series and there's only like 2 or 3 books in a series.
Me too.
Because some of these series are like 20 books long, and I'm like, never will I catch up. Never.
No, it's like overwhelming.
My TBR is way too long for a 20-book series.
Yeah.
But at least like you could just read like 3 of them and you'd be good. Be like,
yeah.
But if it's like a romance, you want to feel the romance out. But yeah. I definitely think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I will too. I think so too. Like I said, I think we'll need to watch Persuasion.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I own Persuasion. I don't think the last time I think I read it was in high school, so I don't think I've owned Persuasion. So maybe I'll just watch the adaptation. What's your favorite Austen? Pride and Prejudice, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm basic.
Emma is like right up there with
Emma is good too. But there's just something about it's like the OG enemies to lovers, you know? And like just the banter. It's just everything.
No one's gonna beat Darcy.
No.
I do want to read Northanger Abbey though. That's the one that I really need to get to. So
I want to read that one too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait for an Emma book. That will be so fun in the series.
That will be fun.
Yeah, I know. Yay, Rachel or Ray is gonna be continuing on.
Oh, yay.
She's crazy. I'll be picking up the next book. Nice. The Mr. Collins from the early TV show is even more cringe. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Which one do you prefer, the movie or the series, the BBC series?
2005. Keira Knightley.
I feel like it depends on whatever you watched first. Or as a child. That's what you like the most.
It was.
I do like. Yeah.
It was.
I like the other one.
For me.
Me too. Yeah. I just love Keira Knightley. So
I know. What is the actor's name who plays Darcy? Lord. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. I should have just looked.
My brain has it on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. Yvette, what is the name of it?
McFadden.
Yeah. McFadden. Oh my gosh.
Okay, he's just in that movie. You know what I mean?
Perfection.
Everything.
They couldn't have picked a better Darcy.
Yeah.
They nailed it. And then Jane was perfect.
Oh yeah.
They were all perfect in that movie. So. Sorry, my throat. I have something in my throat. Got book 2 for my birthday. Nice.
Awesome.
I put it on my list too for my birthday. I'm undecided. I'm curious if I'll like it more as it continues, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Definitely maybe try the next one. See what you think. I did see that this doesn't have that great of ratings. So on Goodreads. The second one? It's no, the first one.
Oh.
So I don't know about the second one. But a lot of time the first one don't have good ratings because it's such a build-up book. So, the author's still working out their kinks. So
well, this one just came out. It has 64 ratings
Oh,
but it
okay.
has like a 4.12. So
Oh,
that's good.
good. Sometimes I feel like people rate Pride and Prejudice retellings low just because
Yeah.
they want people to be like they want it to stick straight to Pride and Prejudice and they don't
It's
want any kind
it
of
has a
retell.
lot to live up to for sure.
Yeah, so that's okay. Book 2, the covers are so pretty. Yeah, they are. Murderous
Yeah.
Persuasion. I love the colors of that one.
The
So
pinks.
pretty.
Yes.
Hmm. I want to see if she worked out the problems from the first book. Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have so many sequels to get to after this year because we're gonna have
I thought
because
about that today.
I usually don't pull cozy mysteries right now because I'm really in like intense thrillers or romance right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Rachel, you need to like read the books right after we finish these.
Well, I feel like it doesn't take much to get reminded, you know? And I feel like
Yeah,
with cozies, they kind of do remind you a little bit. And then you're like, oh,
yeah,
yeah, okay, I'm
yeah.
here, you
As
know?
soon as you're in it, you're like, oh, I'm in the mood for it. So like
Yeah.
I'm still in the mood for a cozy. I kind of want to pick up Cold Clay.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
I
I
love
think that's
that
gonna be the next one.
series.
I just want to be back with those characters.
I
You know what I'm saying?
know. I
I just want to
know.
be in the world with the little animal
I
creatures.
know.
So
They're so good.
yay!
Right.
Can't wait for an Emma book. Yes, Knightley is better than Darcy.
Oh, hot take. Hot take.
Well, I do like Knightley. I
I do
do.
too.
I didn't like who played him in the new adaptation though. So that might
Um,
be I don't know. But nothing will beat the handbrush. Exactly,
nothing.
Elizabeth.
Absolutely nothing. Like, so swoony.
The swooniest moment. I think he was I telling you that someone had a picture of the hand and they had it framed for their
Yes,
friend? Oh,
I
Allie
love
Hazelwood. She has a
that.
picture of the hand like flexed hand. I love it
I
so
need it.
much.
I need that.
Yeah. And the way that they do it, like they
Yeah.
act
Oh my
how many times
gosh.
do they have to do that to get it perfect, you know?
Literally, like, it was perfect. That's
Oh,
okay.
so funny. It's okay. We're fine. I like Knightley.
We
I
can
do
be
like
cool
Knightley because
with you.
I still do like him, but I don't know if he's better than Darcy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Was actually really great. Fave is BBC Pride and Prejudice. I do like the BBC. I do, and I really need to probably rewatch
I
that
do
whole
too.
series. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah. Northanger Abbey is probably my second favorite. Oh, awesome. I know. It's like
Oh.
one of everybody I talk to that likes Austen says it's one of their favorites. So,
Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
Emma on my birthday. I really liked the Emma, but I just didn't like who played him. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I
Yeah.
don't know. It could have been the sideburns. I don't know. You know. I don't know.
It was the sideburns. We're gonna blame it on
It
the
was the
sideburns.
sideburns. But
Sideburns
like
need to get out.
I just don't feel like in the new movie, it showed their relationship at all.
Yeah, I
Like it,
agree. I feel like they were
yeah.
more focused on the aesthetic of
Yeah. It was just
everything.
very fun. It was a fun movie to watch. Yeah.
Mhm.
So pretty this
It
set.
was beautiful.
It was a vibe.
Oh,
Yes, Colin Firth.
yeah.
We love
Colin
Colin
Firth.
Firth. Matthew something.
Matthew
Matthew
something.
McFadden. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Phaedra is a little bit of Emma, sticking herself in positions she shouldn't.
She
That's
kind of
true.
is.
She is a little bit of Emma. That's true. Love Keira Knightley. Yes, me too. I love anything about my brother used to have the biggest crush on her. Like when we watch the Pirates of the Caribbean, like he'd be like, "No one talk. I'm watching."
No one talk.
It was him. It
Well,
was
I was sitting there crushing on Orlando Bloom when I was
exactly.
a child
Yeah,
and
I
young.
know. Exactly. Same. My sister was obsessed with Orlando Bloom, like especially from Lord of the Rings. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Like I liked
yeah,
him more in Pirates. She liked him more in Lord of the
yeah.
Rings.
But
I liked
now looking
Aragon.
at it, I'm like, oh my Lord, what is the pirate's name? Who is that actor?
Jack Sparrow. Oh,
Yeah,
God, don't ask me names when
I'm like so embarrassed. Hold on, pirates. Literally, what in the
It's
world?
the camera. It's the
It's
camera,
the
Lauren.
camera.
Like
Johnny Depp. Come on.
oh my God. Yeah.
Watching it now, I'm like,
Now he's
okay,
more,
Johnny Depp.
yeah.
You know.
Well, same. Me for Pirates. Like I liked both of them in Pirates, but I like the dirty guys. So like that's why I like in Lord of the Rings. I liked Aragon way more than
Oh yeah.
um
Well, now
what's his
for
face?
sure. Like,
Yeah,
oh Lord, yeah. Looking at it now, but
yeah. Yes, Colin Firth. We love him. I did grow up watching BBC version, so that may be the reason I love it so much. Yes, exactly. Whichever one you watched,
Yeah.
that one's good. I was typing out Matthew McFadden. Yes. Clueless as Emma for the sneaky win. Yes, Clueless. Yeah, I love Clueless. That should be a night. We should watch Clueless
That would be
for one of
fun.
our nights. Yeah. I was incredibly in love with him, and he was great. And Little Dorrit. I don't know what Little Dorrit is. Oh, interesting. Did I say was? I am. Are you talking about Colin Firth? I think she's talking about Colin Firth.
Okay.
I think that's what she's talking about. Is that what she said? I was just like looking up, see where she said it. That was, I don't know. Who are you talking about, girl? Orlando Bloom? Because I could see that too. There's just too many comments to figure out who it was. If you haven't seen the video of Pride and Prejudice, but everything is explained by John Mulaney, you need to look it up. Okay. That would be hilarious. Yeah. I love watching that with my husband because he just like makes the he's such a comedian, so he like makes the silliest comments and I get all mad that it's
Yeah.
Don't talk about him like that. No, not yet. We're still trying to figure it out. I think we're gonna let you guys pick.
Yeah, we might do a vote. So if you have any suggestions, put them in the Discord in the like suggestion one.
Yeah.
The little channel.
I have one. I think I'll probably pick one and you could pick one and then we'll see if Caitlin has one. But if there's any other ones, definitely, because we can do a big vote. I feel like it just needs to be very spring vibes.
Yeah.
And April is my birthday month, so I'm excited. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm so excited that we're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't have it yet. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But I'd rather let you guys choose one for this month, too. Nightly from Gwyneth Paltrow movie, though. Oh, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. That's probably the one I'll rewatch for that one. I think Darling Dizzy has an artwork. Does she? Oh my gosh. That's so fun. I love that Knightley calls Emma out on her crap, but still loves her. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Sorry, you guys.
Hello. Okay.
It's the cameras. It's the pressure. It's the pressure.
Yeah.
He has no other name. Right, Jack Sparrow. Okay. Yes. Okay. Love it. No, Matthew McFadden.
Okay. Yeah.
Got you.
I agree. He is.
Yeah. Charles Dickens, Little Dorrit. I don't know. I don't know. Rolling with my You're so funny. Yeah. April is your birthday month too. What day? Mine is the 7th. What is in my throat? Alrighty. This was so fun. Lauren, do you want to read the second really quick so we know what it's about? That would be really fun.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm on IMDb. Not. Okay. Phaedra Brighton is on a case with an innocent murder mystery weekend when an innocent murder mystery weekend turns into the real deal in the newest Jane Austen Tea Society mystery. Phaedra has her life all figured out. She has a profession she enjoys, a wonderful, if exasperating cat, and a cozy carriage house on the grounds of her aunt's inn. She needs no Captain Wentworth to sweep her off her feet, though she would not mind a Mr. Darcy. But when Aunt Wendy decides she is selling Laurel Springs Inn, Phaedra faces losing her beloved home. In a last-ditch attempt to drum up more business, Phaedra convinces Wendy to host an immersive, persuasion-themed murder mystery weekend. It is a foolproof plan to draw attention to the establishment in the hopes of saving it, until one of the participants winds up dead with more suspects than she knows what to do with. Phaedra finds herself on the hunt for a killer once again. Hunt a killer. Hunt for the killer. But with time running out, Phaedra quickly realizes that with this investigation, there will be no second chances. So that's fun. Like a murder mystery at an inn.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Murder mystery. We love it. That's so fun. What was the other one that we saw that was a murder mystery at the end? I can't remember. There was another one.
But the castle one, the castle in the dark. It's like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Nice. It'll be fun. So everybody's everybody's homework is to watch Persuasion and then read the second book.
There you go.
If you think you're going to. Maybe I'll put on Pride and Prejudice tonight as I fall asleep. That'll be a nice background.
Definitely.
Oh, your birthday's on the 17th. Mine's the 7th.
Nice.
And the only reason we don't read the second book is because not everybody read the first book that month. So you should just read it. I might read it too.
I'll probably read it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
say, yeah, we'll say it, we'll read it, and then we'll forget.
Yeah, I know.
I know. You know what I think would be a good video idea? It was just to read the sequels of all of the books that we read. That would be a good video idea. So, or just take 1 year or 1 month and read only cozy mysteries. That would be so fun. I'd have a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, Christina's April 17th too.
Hey.
When the Crows Away or Pulp Fiction. I gotta find these series, y'all. I gotta finish. I know we just don't do it just because not everybody reads them at the same pace and stuff, and they might not have read it, and we want new people to be able to come in and read a new fresh series. And that's why we do it every other month, because that way you're not starting a new series every single month. You know? So
definitely.
And you can see what you want to finish. You don't have to finish all of them. You can finish one and so. Yay, birthday twins. I love that for you guys. Death in Castle Dark would be good. That would be good around the fall time. You all would like the movie. I love Austin.
I love that. I love that
Gary Russell. That's such a good one. We need to watch that one.
Kind of similar vibes, a little bit to this book.
Kylie, put all of these. Anybody who has these video or movie ideas, put them in the Discord. So, because we'll forget them. Put them in the movie recommendations or whatever, or just in any of the Discord, so we can remember to watch these with you guys. The Three Dahlias is also a murder mystery at an estate. It was good and lots of Agatha vibes. I've been wanting to read that. We should buddy read that one, Lauren.
Yes.
That one would be good to buddy read.
I really want to read that.
I do too. I do. I love the cover too. Austin Land is also a book, but it's on my TBR. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have seen that. I don't know. But awesome. Readathon, the sequels. Oh, good idea, Ray. Maybe we could do a Cozy Hollow readathon. when we have the time.
Continue the series.
That would be fun. Such a smart idea when we have time.
Yeah.
We've got a lot going on behind the scenes. All of us do. So but that's a really good idea. Put it in the Discord so we remember. I get it on the sequels. Yeah. My cozy mystery list is growing so fast. Same. Yeah. I used to have a shelf. Maybe you still do, Lauren. I used to have a cozy mystery shelf. I had to delete it because I was like, this is just too much, because I was putting every single book from it was just too much.
I haven't updated it on Goodreads in a long time, so probably shouldn't, but yeah.
Austin Land, yes, it's such a fun movie. I like that we do every other month so I can finish this series. That's smart. See, that's perfect. And that's a good idea, especially with these smaller series, the shorter ones that we, because you could read A Murderous Persuasion in March and then be ready for April. So
yeah, totally.
Love that movie. Has my favorite quote. Oh, what's your favorite quote? Oh, she wrote it. I'm single because apparently all the good men are fictional. Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Beautiful. 100% my life. Oh no. Yes, that's a good idea.
That would be really fun.
That would be fun. We love readathons. I have some ideas, and I know our friends are always having readathons and stuff, so we have to find the perfect time to do it. Maybe we could not read 1 month. We could not read a book 1 month, and that would be our, you know what I'm saying? That would be a good idea. Yeah. So I love that. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're right here. This has been so much fun.
Thanks.
Same. Well, I get super scared to talk to guys. No, Yvette.
Hi.
You're so beautiful, and I just love you. Yeah, so fun. All right. This was so much fun, you guys.
Thank you so much for hosting.
Yeah, of course. And tomorrow, I just might plug myself a little bit. Tomorrow is my Happy Go Lovely Live.
Yes.
I know I see a lot of the same faces in here all the time. And I'm doing my February wrap up and my March TBR, and I will be sharing my Daisy Jones launch for my book sleeves. And maybe one of the book sleeves is named after Lauren.
And I'm freaking out. Like, I literally am speechless.
Yeah. I had to name them after people. It was Elizabeth's idea. So I'm giving credit to Elizabeth, but I'm naming them after friends who remind me of Daisy Jones and their vibe. And Lauren is one of them. So one of the ones that she picked, or one of the sleeves that I picked that she liked the best, is named after her.
I'm so excited.
Anyways. But thank you guys so much, and hopefully see you guys tomorrow at my live, and we'll see you next month or in 2 months. But, if you have any ideas, drop them in the Discord. I don't have it on here, but it's in our Instagram for sure. So we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.